आप लोग प्रेम रस मदिरा गुटका ले लीजिए. उसमें श्री कृष्ण बाल लीला माधुरी का 53rd भजन है. If you don't read Hindi, the words of the bhajan that I'll be explaining today will be projected on the screens. Please turn your attention towards the screen. Can you take these books away? It's not in there. इस पुस्तक में पेज नंबर 149, 149. पेज 149. गुटके में, प्रेम रस मदिरा गुटका में पेज 149. बोलिए लाडली लाल की
जय,
जय. श्रीमद् सद्गुरु सरकार की
जय.
आनंद मानंद कर प्रसन्नम प्रेम स्वरूपम ब्रज भाव युक्तम योगीन्द्रमीड्यम भवरोग वैद्यम गुरुं कृपालुं प्रणमामि नित्यम्. ध्येयं सदा परिभवघ्नमभीष्टदोहम् तीर्थास्पदं शिवविरिञ्चिनुतं शरण्यम्. भृत्यार्तिहं प्रणतपाल भवाब्धि पोतम् वन्दे महापुरुषते चरणारविन्दम्. नमः कमलना भाय नमः कमल मालिने नमः कमल पादाय नमस्ते कमलेक्षण यो ब्रह्माणं विदधाति पूर्वं यो वै वेदांश्च प्रहिणोति तस्मै तग्वंह देवमात्मबुद्धिप्रकाशं मुमुक्षुर्वै शरणमहं प्रपद्ये. Dear devotees of God, let's drink the nectar of Prem Ras Madira, and especially, more specifically, the nectar of Shri Krishna's childhood pastimes. Shri Krishna बाल लीला माधुरी का के रस का पान करते हैं. उराहनो सुनी सुनी खीझी माए. सुनी सुनी खीझी माय उरहनो
सुनी सुनी
Suni, Suni, Kheejheen, Maaya, Urahano. सब लोग गाइए, ताली बजाइए. Everyone sing and clap, please.
Maaya, Urahano.
अतिरस भरी खरी ले सांटी.
अतिरस भरी खरी ले सांटी.
कान्ह अचानक आय उराहनो.
कान्ह अचानक आय उराहनो.
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 सुनी सुनी खीझीं. सुनी सुनी खीझीं माय उराहनो.
सुनी सुनी खीझीं माय उराहनो.
Yashoda Maaya was getting complaints from many gopis in Vrindavan that her son has been stealing from their homes. So one gopi came, complained, another one came and complained, 3, 4, 5, 10, so many complained. So they can't all be making this up. So Maaya is thinking, there is some truth to this. Maybe they're exaggerating a little bit, but there is truth to this. He has been stealing from their homes. And she was very embarrassed because here's Yashoda and Nanda Baba. They are the wealthiest in their community and they are well respected. And their son is a thief. So he's going around stealing butter and buttermilk and etc. And so many complaints came. Yashoda Maaya के पास बहुत सारे उलहने आए. एक गोपी ने कहा हमारे घर पे आके चोरी की इसने माखन की. दूसरे ने कहा दही ले गया वहाँ से. तीसरी ने कहा, चौथी ने कहा. इतनी सारी शिकायतें आई. तो मैया ने सोचा हो ना हो ये ज़रूर चोरी करता है. मैं मानना नहीं चाहती थी लेकिन मानना पड़ेगा, ये चोर है और अब मैं इसकी अकल ठिकाने लगाऊंगी. So Maaya Yashoda thought, I am going to punish him today. Now she is very angry. Her face is actually red with anger. And her eyebrows are like knitted. She's very angry. And all of a sudden, Kanhaiya comes. He has been playing outside, and he just happens to be coming in at the point where Maaya is very angry. Now, he could have come in a little bit later, 5-10 minutes later. Her anger would have subsided. When we get angry, sometimes we are really good and angry, and we are so mad. But then after some time, the anger subsides. We're not so angry. And after maybe half an hour or so, we think, oh, I shouldn't have gotten angry. But it just so happened that when she was really angry, he came in. In Sanskrit, there is a phrase, aja kripaniyam nyaya. A goat. A goat was tied up by its owner. And then the owner released the goat because the goat was going to go munch on some grass in the meadows. So the goat is now going through a hallway. And in that hallway, up above, there is a ledge, and there's a sword there. Talwar. A sword is there. And on the sword, there is a bird. Bird is sitting on the sword. And as the bird hops up and down, the sword moves closer to the edge. And it just so happened that as the goat was passing through the hallway, just above, directly above, there was a sword. And at that precise moment, the sword fell on the goat's neck. And the goat's neck got severed. So it just so happened that Maaya was so angry, and Kanhaiya just happened to come in. So he's very unfortunate today, very unlucky day for Kanhaiya today, because he is going to suffer the wrath of his mother. So here he was thinking, Maaya will pick me up and she will embrace me and she will caress my head and she will kiss me on the cheeks and she will lavish her motherly love on me, and I wonder what she'll give me to eat. And all of a sudden he sees this angry look from Mother Yashoda, and what does he do? He's shocked, and what he does is, well, he runs away in the other direction. He just runs. ठाकुर जी ने देखा मैया को इतना गुस्सा आया हुआ है, उनको ये आशा नहीं थी, उनको लगा कि मैया मुझे देख के खुश होगी, हमेशा खुश होती है और मुझे खूब सारा प्यार करेगी, मुझे कुछ खाने को देगी, लेकिन ये क्या, ये तो खाने को बैठी हुई है ये तो इतने गुस्से में है। जब बच्चे की माँ या बच्चे के पिता गुस्से में होते हैं तो बच्चा फिर जाना नहीं चाहता उनके पास, तो ठाकुर जी उल्टे पांव दूसरी ओर दौड़े, तेजी से दौड़ गए। यही जगत गुरु उत्तम श्री कृपालु जी महाराज ने कहा फिर, भाचो कान देखी कर साटी,
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 भाचो कान, भाचो कान देखी कर साटी,
भाचो कान देखी कर साटी,
देखी कर साटी,
देखी कर साटी,
सुधि बुद्धि तनु बिसराय उराहनो,
सुधि बुद्धि तनु बिसराय उराहनो,
आगे हरि पाछे यशुमती अति,
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 पाछे यशुमती अति,
पाछे यशुमती अति,
धावती पकड़ी न पाय उरहनो,
धावती पकड़ी न पाय उरहनो,
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 सुनी सुनी खीझी माय उरहनो,
सुनी सुनी खीझी माय उरहनो।
So seeing his mother very angry, Kanhaiya just ran in the other direction and he didn't know what to think. It was a natural reaction. He starts running in the opposite direction. And of course, Yashoda is now giving chase. She's running after him. And Kanhaiya is so fast that when Yashoda takes one step, it's equal to 4 steps of Kanhaiya. So Kanhaiya is very fast. He's a small child. Yashoda is not so young anymore, and she cannot keep up with him. And how can the Jeev, how can the individual soul capture Brahma? How can the individual soul catch the Supreme Soul? How can Yashoda capture Krishna? And yet, whenever there have been incidences where he actually lets her catch him. Whenever we hear that Yashoda tied him up with a rope, and that's why, as you know, he got the name Damodar, Dam meaning rope, and Udar meaning stomach, one whose stomach is tied with a rope. When he gets the name Damodar, the title of Damodar, when he gets tied up by Maaya, it is not because she's able to catch him and tie him up. It is because he allows himself to be caught and tied up. So over here, what's happening is that she's giving him chase. He's running ahead. She cannot keep up with him. बच्चों के पास बहुत एनर्जी होती है. हम देखते हैं छोटे छोटे बच्चे कैसे कूद जाते हैं ऊपर से नीचे और ऐसे दौड़ते हैं स्पीड में. तो हम सोचते हैं अरे वो एनर्जी किसी बोतल में भर के रख लें हम भी, तो हमारे पास भी वो एनर्जी आ जाए. लेकिन बच्चों के पास बहुत सारी एनर्जी होती है. दिन भर कूदते रहते हैं और खेलते रहते हैं, फिर भी नहीं थकते. और जब वही बच्चा जब बड़ा हो जाता है तब उसको कोई 5 मिनट दौड़ ले तो वो कहेगा अरे भैया मेरी तो जान निकल गई, मैं तो 2 मिनट में ही मेरी तो बस हो गई. तो ठाकुर जी छोटे हैं और अपनी लीला के अनुसार, बाल लीला के अनुसार खूब दौड़ रहे हैं तेजी से, और पीछे नहीं देखते कि मैया कहाँ है, क्योंकि अगर देखेंगे तो फिर थोड़ी सी स्पीड कम हो जाएगी. सो ठाकुर जी इज रनिंग विद ग्रेट स्पीड बिकॉज ही इज रनिंग आउट ऑफ फियर. ही इज टेरिबली अफ्रेड एंड ही इज नॉट इवन बॉदरिंग टू लुक बैक to see how much further, how much Yashoda, how much further back she is. Because if he were to do that, that would slow him down. So he's just running blindly, just trying to get away from the police. The offender is just running. He knows he is in trouble because he knows he has stolen. Okay? He knows that he has stolen, and he knows that his mother has found out. She's really angry. And so only thing he can do is run away. She's giving him chase. But how long will he keep on running? And how long will Maaya keep running? So Thakurji thinks, little Kanhaiya thinks, what if Maaya falls down while running? If Maaya falls down, she might break a bone or two, and that would not be nice. That's not good. I don't want her to fall down. And Yashoda is determined today to capture him. And she is sweating badly and she's tired of running. Thakurji knows that she is in this situation. So he thinks, I must do something. I have to do something. So what does he do? Let's find out. Suni Suni Kheejheen Maaya Urahano.
Suni Suni Kheejheen Maaya Urahano.
Urahano
Urahano
Lakhi Janani तनु अतिरिस बाढ़ी.
लखी जननी तनु अतिरिस बाढ़ी.
अतिरिस बाढ़ी.
अतिरिस बाढ़ी.
लखी जननी रिस बाढ़ी
लखी जननी तनु अति रिस बाढ़ी
अति रिस बाढ़ी
अति रिस बाढ़ी
गिरे कान्ह घबराय उरहनो
गिरे कान्ह घबराय उरहनो
गिरे कान्ह घबराय उरहनो
गिरे कान्ह घबराय उरहनो
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 सुनी सुनी खीझीन सुनी सुनी खीझी माय उरहनो
सुनी सुनी खीझी माय उरहनो
So Kanhaiya is very intelligent. He thinks I should just fall down. So he deliberately falls down. While he's running, he falls down. And this is deliberate. So that Maaya doesn't get tired chasing him. And also so that she will have sympathy for him. When a child falls down and the mother is really angry at the child, is she really going to be that angry? She's not going to be very angry. ठाकुर जी सोच रहे हैं मैं गिर जाऊं तो मैया को दया आ जाएगी और पिटाई से मैं बच जाऊंगा, मुझे ऐसा भरोसा है। और फिर मैया भी बहुत थक गई है मेरे पीछा करते करते दौड़ते दौड़ते, तो ये भी बात ठीक नहीं है, कहीं मैया ना गिर जाए तो मैं ही गिर जाता हूँ। ठाकुर जी गिर गए और ये सोचते हुए कि मैया तो अब मेरे ऊपर दया करेगी। दया का स्वभाव होता है माँ का, और यशोदा का प्रेम तो अनंत है ठाकुर जी के प्रति, वात्सल्य प्रेम, तो वो दया करेगी मेरे ऊपर, मुझे नहीं मारेगी। तो ठाकुर जी इज थिंकिंग, कन्हैया इज थिंकिंग, आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू गेट अ बीटिंग एंड लेट मी जस्ट फॉल डाउन एंड लेट मी गेन सम सिंपैथी। सो when he falls down, he starts crying very loudly. He didn't get hurt. And he's crying very loudly as if he is really, really hurt. And children do that really well, don't they? They get hurt a little bit, there's a little bit of something happens, and then they cry as if something terrible has happened, something so serious has happened that they're just not going to survive this. There's so much pain. So Thakurji is also a child. He's performing his childhood pastimes. So he starts wailing, crying very, very loudly. And those cries are actually, he's crying out of fear. What if Maaya doesn't take pity on me? He's thinking that she will take pity on him, but what if she doesn't? What if she still beats me up? And so out of fear, another day, I was explaining to you day before yesterday in another Leela that Thakurji, when he was being accused of eating dirt, then Yashoda Maaya said, "Open your mouth and let me see." And Kanhaiya was so afraid that his mouth opened involuntarily. And Yogamaya came in, and then Mother Yashoda saw countless universes in that small little mouth of her child. But in this Leela, Thakurji is saying, I don't want Yogamaya to come. Yogamaya should not come over here, so I have to try another trick. I don't want Yashoda Maya, I don't want her to know who I am. So Yogamaya is not going to come here. He has determined that. But I will fall down and I will get sympathy. But what if she does not take pity on me? So he is crying very loudly. And Yashoda Maaya picks him up and ties him up. Suni Suni Kheejheen Maaya Urahano. Suni Suni Kheejheen Maaya Urahano. Rovat कान्ह पकड़ी नंद रानी.
रोवत कान्ह पकड़ी नंद रानी.
रोवत कान्ह रोवत नंद रानी.
रोवत कान्ह पकड़ी नंद रानी.
पकड़ी नंद रानी.
पकड़ी नंद रानी.
वो बांधे उखल लाय उरहनो.
बांधे उखल लाय उरहनो.
ले साटी मारन जब धाई.
मारन जब धाई.
ले साटी मारन जब धाई.
ले साटी मारन जब धाई.
सखियन पकड़ी आय उरहनो.
सखियन पकड़ी आय उरहनो.
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 सुनी सुनी खीझीं माया उरहनो.
सुनी सुनी खीझीं माया उरहनो.
So visualize this scene of Thakurji. He's fallen down, he's crying because he pretends to be hurt very badly. And Yashoda Maaya is not really taking pity on him. She picks him up, grabs him, takes him inside the house, and she manages to tie him to the ukhal, to the grinding stone. So she ties him up. She's not taking pity on him today. Because the gopis who had been complaining about him, they're sitting right there in the angan, in the courtyard. तो यशोदा मैया उसको घर पे ले आती हैं, ठाकुर जी को, कन्हैया को, और उखल में बांध देती हैं. और उनके ऊपर दया नहीं करती, क्योंकि जो गोपियाँ लाहने लेके आई हैं, शिकायतें लेके आई हैं, वो वहीं बैठी हैं. तो उन्होंने इल्ज़ाम लगाया था मेरे घर में चोरी की, बहुत सारी बैठी हुई हैं. So lots of gopis are sitting there, and Yashoda is still very angry at Thakurji. And she takes the stick, and she's just about to beat him when all the gopis run up and they said, no, don't beat him. Rasabhanga na hoye, take rahiye. The devotee does not want, the gopis love him more than life. They do not want him to get a beating. They come to Yashoda Maaya complaining about Kanhaiya. because so that they can see him, they can look at him, they can have his darshan, and they can see him getting afraid, and that they can see him with a few tears in his eyes. But they don't want the tears to fall, and they don't ever want Yashoda Maaya to beat him up. So all the gopis say, no, Yashoda, don't. You should not. Don't beat him up. Don't do that. Now the gopis have come many times with complaints, and many very unusual incidents have taken place. A gopi was at her home. She was at home. She was hoping that Kanhaiya would come. She's hoping that Kanhaiya would come and steal the butter that she has churned for him. These gopis are not allowed to go outside the house. You understand? They're married women. They cannot leave the house to have. She cannot say, the gopi cannot say to her mother-in-law, मैं वो नंद के लड़के को ना देखने जा रही हूँ. क्या? तुम्हारे घर पे अपना बच्चा नहीं है? माता जी मैं ना वो ना बहुत ज़्यादा वो सुंदर है. अरे पागल हो गई है क्या? So the gopi cannot tell the truth that I'm going to go see Kanhaiya, somebody else's child. Or she cannot say, oh, I love him so much, I think of him as my beloved. And then she would be sent to the mental hospital. What are you talking about? He's a little child. He's a little kid. But as the gopis explained to Yashoda Maaya, that, you think he's so small, but whenever he wants, he becomes very big. He becomes much older and much taller. So how can the gopis tell the truth? They cannot. So they have told a lot of lies to their family members, and they had, all of them want Kanhaiya to come into their storehouse at home, where they have kept dahi, the curd, and freshly churned makhan, butter, for him to steal. And that's their heartfelt desire. And Bhagwan Shri Krishna has a law, and that is, Ye yatha mam prapadyante tans tathaiva bhajamyaham. Bhagavad Gita. I love the individual soul, I love the Jivatma as much as the Jivatma loves me. So as the devotee loves him, so does he love the devotee. The gopis love him. They want him to come to their homes and steal the butter, and so he complies. He fulfills their pure desire. The gopis know that they don't want him to get into trouble, so all the gopis stop Yashoda. And these gopis, as I was mentioning, there have been very amazing incidents that have taken place. For instance, a gopi said, she thought to herself, I have caught him red-handed today. I have caught him red-handed today, so I will take him to Yashoda, and that'll be so much fun because I will hold his hand, so I'll get his sparsh, his touch, and I will take him to Yashoda. I will spend all this time with him, and I will walk slowly to Yashoda's house, and there I will call out to Yashoda, Are sunti ho Yashoda? Ghar pe ho kya? And Yashoda will come out, and I'll say, here, I have proof today that your son has stolen butter. Look, he's got butter all over his mouth, and I have caught him red-handed. So the gopi is very satisfied with herself, and she goes there, and she calls out to Yashoda, Yashoda, are you at home? Yashoda comes out. Yes, what is it? Yashoda, you never believed that your son is a thief, but today I have proof. And Yashoda says, proof? What do you mean? I have Kanhaiya right here. Without looking at him, she says, I have him right here. And Yashoda laughs, thinking, have you lost your mind? Have you lost your mind? I haven't lost my mind. I have proof your son is a thief. But I have Kanhaiya tied to the ukhal. And at that exact moment, Yashoda showed to the gopi that Kanhaiya was not out anywhere. He had been tied up to the grinding stone. And the gopi sees that he's over there. Then how is it that he's over here too? And she looks back at Kanhaiya, but it's not Kanhaiya. It's her own husband. She has tied up her own husband, And she has brought him, and she was so embarrassed. She's holding her husband's hand, and she's calling him a thief. And Yashoda is saying, maybe you're working too hard these days. Maybe you're exhausted. Maybe something's going on with you. You need to relax. This is not Kanhaiya. This is your own husband. And if your own husband has eaten some of the butter that you have made, then is that a crime? Is he a criminal? Seriously, is he a criminal? And Gopi doesn't know what to say. The Gopi stumbles and she just goes away very embarrassed. So many such incidents have taken place in the past. Kanhaiya is known as माखन चोर. हम सब जानते हैं कि वो माखन की चोरी करते हैं. लेकिन सोचिए कि जब पूरा ब्रह्मांड उनका है तो इस ब्रह्मांड का पूरा सामान भी उनका है. तो अगर इतने बड़े ब्रह्मांड से उन्होंने एक थोड़ा सा माखन ले लिया, हम कहने लगे वो चोरी करते हैं. चोरी तो उस चीज़ की होती है जो अपनी ना हो, किसी और की हो. तो ये सभी वस्तुएं ठाकुर जी की हैं. उन्होंने थोड़ा सा माखन ले लिया तो क्या हुआ. लेकिन रसिकों ने अपनी शैली में ऐसा कहा कि वो माखन चोर हैं. गोपियाँ कहती हैं चाउर जार शिखामणि, सबसे बड़े चोर हो तुम तो सबसे बड़े चोर हो. ऐसा चोर तो कभी हुआ ही नहीं है हिस्ट्री में, कभी नहीं हुआ, ना कभी होगा. तो गोपियाँ प्रेम से उनका उलाहना लेके आई हैं. और यशोदा लेकिन बहुत नाराज़ है ठाकुर जी से. अब मारने लगी डंडा तो गोपियों ने उसका हाथ पकड़ लिया. यशोदा मैया का हाथ पकड़ लिया. नहीं नहीं मैया इसको मत मारो, यशोदा इसको मत मारो. और उधर ठाकुर जी, व्हाट इज ठाकुर जी's रिएक्शन नाउ? सुनी सुनी खीझी माया उरहनो.
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 आरत कान्ह पुकारत छिन छिन.
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 पुकारत छिन छिन.
पुकारत छिन छिन.
कोले हो बचाय उरहनो.
कोले हो बचाय उरहनो.
अति सभीत तनु कंप नैन झरी.
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 तनु कंप नैन been the stick and Maiya's picked it up, and the gopis are trying to beg with Yashoda Maiya, don't beat him, don't beat him. And Kanhaiya's pleading for his life. He is saying, now imagine the chaos over there. Thakurji is tied to the grinding stone, Ukhal, and Maiya's got the stick. Maiya's looking very angry. The gopis are trying to hold on to her hand. No, don't do it, don't do it. But Maiya's determined, and Thakurji is saying, bachao, bachao. Jor jor se bol rahe hain. He's just yelling out, bachao, bachao. Save me, someone, please save me. And it's just like the individual soul who is drowning in the ocean of Maya, calls out to God and saying, save me. Budat lehu bachaya nath mohi. My Lord, I'm drowning in the ocean of Maya. I'm drowning in this ocean of materialism. Save me, save me. Some fortunate soul who is no longer satisfied with the world, what the world brings. He feels that he's exhausted coming to this world again and again. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani, jathare shayanam. He's coming to this world again and again. He thinks, I'm exhausted now. And I'm drowning in this ocean of Maya. And he, in utter desperation, he calls out to God, save me. बूढ़त लेहु बचाए, मैं डूब रहा हूँ भवसागर में, मुझे बचा लो, बचा लो. तो जैसे डूबता है कोई समुद्र में या नदी में, तो कैसे उसके आवाज़ में कितनी तड़पन होती है. तो इस तरह से जीव जब बुलाता है ब्रह्म को, जब भगवान को बुलाता है, तो भगवान फिर उसको बचा लेते हैं, क्योंकि उसकी हृदय से चीख निकलती है कि मुझे बचा लो, ये संसार मेरा नहीं, मैं तो तुम्हारा हूँ और तुम ही मेरे हो. तुम मेरे थे, मेरे हो, मेरे रहोगे, बहकू ना अब बहकाने से. So that individual soul, that most fortunate soul, cries out to God. And when the Supreme Lord, when Shri Krishna hears a genuine cry from the devotee, he comes rushing to the devotee. Because now the devotee is not just speaking from, he's not just saying these words. He means them. Those words are coming from the heart. He is desperate. He's crying. There is desperation in his voice because there's desperation in the heart. So in the same way, Kanhaiya is crying out in desperation, save me, save me. Maiya is going to beat me. Please save me. So Thakurji is crying and begging to be saved from Maiya's beating. And the Sakhis, the gopis, cannot bear to see him like this. So although they had come with a genuine complaint that he has been stealing from them, but now the gopis change their tune. They know he's a thief. And actually God is a thief. One of the countless names of God is Hari. Harati yogi nam chetansi iti harihi. The name Hari means one who steals the hearts of the greatest yogis. So he steals the hearts of yogis and paramhansas. They who are very difficult to attract. Shri Krishna attracts even their heart. In other words, he steals their heart also. They find themselves mesmerized by him, and they cannot think about Brahma any longer because they have seen their Brahma, the nameless and formless Brahma, who has come to them in such an attractive form. So he steals the heart. He is known as Hari. He steals Maya. He steals countless sins of the individual souls. So he is Hari. He is a thief, no doubt. But he's a very benevolent thief. And Shri Krishna is a thief because the gopis, he steals from them in order to grace them. In fact, every action of God is performed only for the sake of the individual souls. Every action of Shri Krishna is an act of grace. ठाकुर जी जो भी कुछ करते हैं, वो केवल कृपालु हैं इसलिए करते हैं. उनके किसी भी कार्य का कोई और प्रयोजन होता ही नहीं। बस मैं आप ये क्यों कर रहे हैं? क्योंकि कृपा का स्वभाव है। उस राक्षस को मारा आपने, उसको मार दिया, हाँ क्योंकि मैं कृपा करता हूँ। उसके साथ ऐसा व्यवहार किया, हाँ क्योंकि मैं कृपालु हूँ। उसके साथ बिल्कुल उल्टा व्यवहार किया, क्योंकि मैं कृपालु हूँ। कोई भी कर्म ले लीजिए, भगवान का कोई भी वर्क ले लीजिए, वो इसीलिए करते हैं क्योंकि वो कृपालु हैं। किसी को धन दे दिया और वो सोचता है भगवान बड़े कृपालु हैं। जब धन छिन जाता है तो ये नहीं सोचता कि भगवान बड़े कृपालु हैं। भगवान कहते हैं मैं कृपालु हूँ इसलिए मैंने धन छीन लिया। किसी को बेटा मिला, वो कहता है भगवान बड़े ही दयालु, बड़े ही कृपालु हैं। लेकिन कितने लोग होंगे तत्वज्ञानी इस संसार में जो कि अगर बेटा छिन जाए तो ये सोच सकें कि भगवान बड़े ही कृपालु हैं। जो कुछ भी वो करते हैं, जीवन देते हैं तो कृपालु हैं, जीवन मृत्यु दे देते हैं तो कृपालु हैं, हमें अच्छा स्वास्थ्य देते हैं तो कृपालु हैं, बीमारी देते हैं तो भी वो कृपालु हैं। उनका हर एक कार्य इसलिए होता है क्योंकि वो कृपा करते हैं। उनका अपना कोई प्रयोजन है ही नहीं, उनका अपना कोई स्वार्थ तो है ही नहीं। So everything that Shri Krishna does is to grace the individual soul. To grace the gopis, Shri Krishna goes to their homes and he steals. It's hard work. To steal is very hard work. If you are not stealing, you're just taking something which belongs to you. There's nothing hard about that. Now Thakurji has to get up early in the morning. He gets up early in the morning and then he enters the gopis' house. And once he had done that, he was doing that, he had entered the gopis' house and the gopi happened to hear some noise and she got up and she saw him and she said, "What are you doing here, Kanhaiya?" "Oh, it's your house?" "Of course it's my house." "I thought it was my house. I was like sleepwalking and I thought I was in my own house. I'm so sorry." He makes up some excuse. The gopi finds him early in the morning with both hands in the pot of butter. And she says, "What are you doing?" "Oh, तुम्हारे दोनों हाथ मटकी में हैं, मक्खन चुरा रहे हो ना?" "नहीं नहीं, मैं तो चींटी बीन रहा था." "तुम्हें पता ही नहीं तुम्हारे मक्खन में चींटी आ गई है। एक तो तुम्हारा काम करो, ऊपर से तुम इल्ज़ाम लगाती हो." So he says, "I'm taking out the ants that have gotten into your butter." So he has to make so many excuses. Once he went to the gopi's house and he wanted it to be very dark, and it was very dark. It was very early in the morning. However, his body is so effulgent that there was light all around, all over the room. So Thakurji thought, it's my own body. What can I do with that? So then he took his pitambar and covered his chest. So now it could be dark. So he has to do a lot of hard work to steal something, to steal the butter. So now the gopis are saying, "Yashoda, don't punish him, do not beat him, because we cannot tolerate, we cannot see him being beaten. And you know, he didn't do anything. He didn't steal from us. No, we were just joking." And we were just joking and you took us seriously. So here we are. We continue with this. Let's see what Shri Maharaj says next. Suni suni Kheejheen Maaya Urahano.
Suni suni Kheejheen Maaya Urahano.
तब कहा सखीन मातु मोह घर हरि।
तब कहा सखीन मातु मोह घर हरि।
तब कहा सखीन मातु मोह घर हरि।
तब कहा सखीन मातु मोह नाचे ही पतियाय उरहनो
लखी कृपालु अकुलाय माय के
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 गहे पाय बिलखाय उरहनो
कहे पाय बिलखाय उरहनो
गहे पाय बिलखाय उरहनो
कहे पाय बिलखाय उरहनो
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 सुनी सुनी खीझीन माय उरहनो
सुनी सुनी खीझीन माय उरहनो
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 So the gopis said, no, we were just joking. This was all in jest. We did not mean to get him in trouble because he has not stolen any makhan from our homes. And Yashoda, you're so naive. You mistook our joke and you believed what we were saying. And here Jagat Guru Uttam Shri Kripalu Ji Maharaj, the divine composer of these beautiful songs, divinely beautiful songs, bhajans, Shri Maharaj Ji says, seeing this, I too fell at Maiya's feet and begged her to spare Thakurji. I begged her not to beat him up. तो ठाकुर जी बच गए क्योंकि गोपियों ने बचा लिया. गोपियों ने कहा हम तो मजाक कर रही थी, उपहास में हमने कहा था हमारे घर आके चुराता है, तुमने सीरियस ले लिया हमें, हम तो मजाक कर रही थी. तो ठाकुर जी भी चिल्ला रहे थे मुझे बचाओ बचाओ. तो गोपियों को बहुत दया आई तो उन्होंने बचा लिया ठाकुर जी को. अंत में श्री महाराज जी कहते हैं कि मैं भी मैया के पैरों में पड़ गया कि मैया इसको माफ़ कर दो, इसकी पिटाई मत करना, क्योंकि वही कि रस भंग न होए तके रहिए. रस में रस भंग नहीं होना चाहिए. जैसे सखा लोग भी ठाकुर जी को चिढ़ाते हैं और कहते हैं द्वै बाप पर द्वै मैया, ऐसा कौन? कन्हैया. कन्हैया बड़ा अजीबो गरीब है, इसकी 2 माएँ हैं 2 बाप हैं, तो चिढ़ाते हैं. और ये देखने के लिए कि ठाकुर जी का जो नीचे वाला होंठ है वो ऐसे फड़फड़ाता सा है, आँखों में थोड़े थोड़े आंसू आ जाते हैं, लेकिन वो ये नहीं चाहते कि वो कन्हैया रोने लगे, क्योंकि वो कन्हैया से प्राणों से अधिक प्यार करते हैं. तो बस वो देखना चाहते वो झांकी जिसमें ठाकुर जी बहुत उनका होठ फड़फड़ा सा रहा है और बड़ा सुंदर सुंदर सी झांकी है. इसलिए गोपियाँ भी ये नहीं चाहती थी कि उनकी पिटाई हो, लेकिन ये तो देख लिया उन्होंने, दर्शन, इस सुंदर झांकी का दर्शन किया कि ठाकुर जी बहुत डरे हुए हैं और पुकार रहे हैं, कोई भी सुन ले मेरी पुकार, मुझे बचा लो बचा लो, इस तरह से. तो ये सब लीला हुई और गोपियाँ भी संतुष्ट हो गई, उनको भी खुशी हुई कि मैया ने पिटाई नहीं की. मन ही मन में मैया को भी खुशी हुई कि मेरे लाला की मुझे पिटाई नहीं करनी पड़ी, और हम सबको भी खुशी हुई कि उनकी पिटाई नहीं हुई, क्योंकि वो हमारे भी तो इष्ट देव हैं. सो वी आर ऑल वेरी हैप्पी दैट द all's well that ends well. So it all ended very well. Thakur ji did not get a beating with a stick from Mother Yashoda. बोलिए माखन चोर कन्हैया की जय, लाडली लाल की जय, जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे। अब आप सब कृपया आरती के लिए खड़े हो जाइए। 3 आरतियाँ होती हैं यहाँ पे शाम को, श्री राधा कृष्ण की आरती, भगवान राम की आरती और जगत गुरु आरती। कोई भी आरती करना चाहे वो आगे आ सकते हैं।
आरती प्रीतम प्यारी की के बनवारी नथवारी की, आरती प्रीतम प्यारी की के बनवारी नथवारी की, दुहुन सिर कनक मुकुट झलके, दुहुन श्रुति कुंडल भल हलके, दुहुन दृग प्रेम सुधा झलके, पटपीत मानहु तड़ित रुचि शुचि नौमी जनक सुतावरम श्री राम भजु दीन बंधु दिनेश दानव दैत्य वंश निकंदनम रघुनंद आनंद कंद कौशल चंद दशरथ नंदनम रघुनंद आनंद कंद कौशल चंद दशरथ नंदनम श्री राम मुकुट कुंडल तिलक चारु उदार अंग विभूषणम आजानु भुज शर चाप धर संग्राम जित खर दूषणम आजानु भुज शर चाप धर संग्राम जित खर दूषणम श्री राम इति वदति तुलसीदास शंकर शेष मुनि मनरंजनम मम हृदय कंज निवास कुरु तमादि खल दल गंजनम मम हृदय कंज निवास कुरु तमादि खल दल गंजनम श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भज मन हरन भव भय दारुणम नव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पद कंजारुणम श्री राम जयति जगत गुरु गुरुवर की गाओ मिली आरती रसिक वर की गाओ गाओ मिली आरती रसिक वर की गुरुपद नख मणि चंद्रिका प्रकाश जाके ओर बसे ताके मोह तम नाश जाके मात नाथ तब हाथ करे वास ताते होए माया मोह सब नीली रास पावे गति मति रति राधा वर की गाओ मिली आरती रसिक वर की गाओ गाओ मिली आरती रसिक वर की अरे मन मूर्छा नारी नर हाथ गुरु बिनु ब्रह्म जामो न देंगे साथ कोमल बर बस उठ अटहार। जय हो झूमी चले चाल रही बर की, गाओ मिली आरती रसिक बर की, गाओ गाओ मिली आरती रसिक बर की। जयति जगत गुरु वर की, गाओ मिली आरती रसिक बर की, गाओ गाओ मिली आरती रसिक बर की।
लाडली लाल की
जय।
सियावर रामचंद्र की
जय।
पवन सुत हनुमान की
जय।
श्री भक्ति धाम की
जय।
श्री जगत गुरुतम श्री कृपालु जी महाराज की
जय।
जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे।
Radhe Radhe. After dinner, we have dinner now.